Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Colorado Rockies rebuild franchise here on MLB The Show 24. In the last episode, we got through a bunch of ground. We moved ahead a full month as we kind of struggled towards the end there. But, the middle and towards the end of May, we had some good series there against San Diego. We stole 2 against Philly. And, of course, we swept Oakland. Now, in June, we've started off 2-6, not as good. And we're going to kick off this episode as we look to even out this 4-game set against St. Louis. We have Peter Lambert on the mound against Sonny Gray, who's 7-1, a good resurgence here with the Cardinals for Sonny Gray. So we fall here 5-3. Tapia 3-for-5, another good performance from him. Elias Diaz 3-for-4 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Charlie Blackmon had 2 hits. And our offense has just been very strong. All of our production here in the top of the 7th. Peter Lambert, decent. Lucas Gilbreth gets the win. And our bullpen, no runs allowed there in the final 4 innings. Daniel Bard, another save. Jalen Beeks gets the hold. Now we have a 3-game set against Minnesota, who leads the AL Central. And let's just take a quick look at the standings. So we are behind the Giants by a game and a half. And we kind of hope to contend with them, although it looks like they might start to pull away a little bit. Nationals are at the bottom of the NL East. We'll have a game coming up very shortly in this episode against them. The Angels in the AL West behind the Athletics. That's surprising. Twins are leading the Central. The Royals a very good season so far, 37-30. And the Rays atop the AL East here with the Yankees not far behind. So it'll be Kyle Freeland against Joe Ryan as we send this one. We take that one as well, 4-2. So a 2-0 start here to start the episode. And another multi-hit game from Tapia at the top of the lineup. Only 6 total hits for the Rockies in this game. 4 of them from Brendan Rodgers and Tapia at the top. Rodgers had a double. Chris Bryant, an RBI double. Looked like he drove in 3 in this game. And also Drew Romo there at the bottom, 1-for-3. I failed to mention it last episode. After he was called up, he did get 1 start there towards the end of the episode. He went 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts. So good to see him getting the hit column in this game. Now 1-for-7 so far after being called up after the Jacob Stallings injury. And a great start from Freeland, 7 2/3, only gave up 1 run. And Daniel Bard, a 4-out save. He gets his 16th of the season. Now we'll simulate this game 2. As we have Cal Quantrill against Bailey Ober. And Twins do get that second game. Brendan Rodgers 3-for-4 at the top of the lineup with a home run. A multi-hit game from Diaz and Tovar. Tovar had a double and an RBI. Cal Quantrill 3 earned in 5 1/3. Not his best start. He's been kind of coming back down to earth in his past few starts after a very good start to the season. Now we'll sim this rubber match. We have Austin Gomer against Jordan Balazovic. And Gomer has won his last 2 decisions after starting 0-7. A key moment here, Johan Duran looking to close this out. No outs in the top of the 9th. McMahon on with Jones on first. We'll just simulate the rest of this. And we do fall there. We do get a trade offer here from Baltimore. They want to give us reliever Jacob Webb in return for right fielder Nico Decolati. But we're just not going to really make any moves like that right now. Now, a 3-game set here against Pittsburgh. Dakota Hudson against Domingo Germán. Domingo Germán scoreless so far through into the 7th inning. Charlie Blackmon, a 12-game hitting streak on the line. As we fall there 4-1. Let's see if Blackmon kept the streak going, and he did not. 0-for-4 in this game. Hudson, 4 earned in less than 5 innings. Feltner, a very good performance out of the pen. No earned in 3 1/3. And John Curtis, only 1 hit allowed in a scoreless inning of work. Game 2 here, Peter Lambert against Marco Gonzalez. As Daniel Bard on for the save. Run on first. Andrew McCutchen up to the plate. And it looks like we won there, but I think Bard did blow the save. So yeah, it took 11 here. We gave up 1 there in the top of the 9th. Bard blew the save. And then each scored in the 10th. And then we do take it there in the bottom of the 11th. 2 hits for Chris Bryant, 2 for Nolan Jones, 4-for-5 for Elihuris Montero. All singles for him. Peter Lambert, 2 earned in a 3 1/3. And our bullpen after that, in like 8 innings, gave up just 1 earned run, that coming on the Bard blown save, only his second blown save of the year. I think now 16 for 18. And Tyler Kinley, 2 2/3, no runs allowed. He's now 3-0, a 1.28 ERA. Now we'll simulate this rubber match against Pittsburgh. Johan Oviedo on the mound. Brendan Rodgers, a 12-game hitting streak of his own. We're down 6-1 here at the bottom of the 7th. We do fall 6-2. A trade offer here from the Astros, Rafael Montero for Elias Diaz. We're not going to really do that quite yet, as I said. And we dropped that one 6-2. Tapia, another 2-hit performance, and I feel like I'm going to get tired of saying that. Charlie Blackmon, a double. Chris Bryant, a double. Kyle Freeland kind of got hit hard here. Gilbreth, a good outing. I mean, our bullpen has been kind of doing pretty all right lately. Our starting pitching, though, just not really giving us much to go off of. And now a 4-game set here against the Dodgers, who lead the NL, tied there with the Atlanta Braves. Bobby Miller, 8-1, and he now gets his 9th win. Dodgers take game 1 6-3. Tapia, a hitless performance for once, as our bottom 7 hitters each had a base hit in this one. Just 1 for extra bases, that by Ryan McMahon, a double. Cal Quantrill, just 2 earned in this one, a decent rebound. Jalen Beeks got hit hard, as has been the case most of the season, and his days are certainly numbered. Now game 2 will sim. Jake Bird, a key moment here. Runners on first and second, top of the 8th. Colorado leads 4-3. We'll just simulate the rest of this. And we do hang on. We win that one 8-5. And we scored 4 there in the bottom of the 9th, so we must have won on a walk-off home run. And Brenton Doyle, a 3-run home run there in the bottom of the 9th to walk it off for Colorado. We tied it up. And then Doyle, maybe the biggest hit so far in his career. 2 hits for him. Elias Diaz also had a home run. Austin Gomer, 6 good innings. Feltner, a scoreless inning. Jake Bird allowed 2 earned, but still gets the hold, as John Curtis, scoreless in 1 2/3. He's now 2-0. Now we have a rematch here with Shohei Ohtani. And if you watched the last episode, you saw we did a player lock game with Tapia against Ohtani. He gets another win here as we fall 5-3. Tapia, 2 hits. Brendan Rodgers, 2 hits. Chris Bryant, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. And Drew Roma went 0 for 4. Recently called up catcher. Dakota Hudson, meh. He hasn't really done much so far. So let's see if we could split this 4-game set as we drop another one here against the Dodgers. We fall 3-1. Rodgers had a base hit there, a double. Nolan Jones, 2 for 3 with a double. And Tovar had a double as well. Peter Lambert, 2 earned in 5 innings. Lucas Gilbreth, 2 scoreless innings. John Curtis allowed 1. And Tyler Kinley, a scoreless inning with a strikeout. His ERA, sub 1.5. Now we have a 3-game set here with the Washington Nationals. And since we're going to be playing game 2, we'll just do a quick manage here to start the series and see how this goes. Kyle Freeland on the mound against Josiah Gray. Both pitchers have not really done well so far this season. Gray, an all-star last year, 1 for 6 with his ERA just under 5. Kyle Freeland has put together a couple good starts here, but still very sporadic. We'll just leave the lineup. And Lane Thomas on to lead us off here. And a solo home run for Thomas right out of the gate as Washington jumps up 1-0. A single there by Garrett, a walk. So the first 3 runners reach base here for Washington. Dylan Cruz now up, the Washington rookie, as he reaches on an error and a run does come around to score. So Washington's up 2-0 now in the bottom of the 1st. And a 1-2-3 inning there by Gray. We'll see if Freeland can rebound here. Strikeout, a ground out, and a flat. 1-2-3 inning there by Freeland. Bryant, a 1-out single, and then nothing after that. So top of the 3rd, 2-0 still for Washington. Another 1-2-3 inning there by Freeland as he struck out the last 2. Leadoff single there by Elias Diaz. Tovar walks. Runs on first and second, no outs. As Tapia now walks, bases loaded here. No outs for Nolan Jones. He strikes out. Brendan Rodgers, an RBI single, although 1 runner was thrown out. Now McMahon up. And he walks. So bases loaded again here for Chris Bryant. RBI single for Bryant. Now Charlie Blackmon on. Bases juiced. And a fielder's choice there. So Colorado does tie it up here. 2-2 now in the top of the fourth. Leadoff single by Luis Garcia. A strikeout. He steals second, so 1 out. As Nunez grounds out and then a fly out. So Freeland doing a good job there to maneuver around a runner in scoring position. Tovar on first for Tapia. And Tapia strikes out. Now top of the fifth, still 2-2. And another 1-2-3 inning there by Freeland. Great response after that ugly first inning. Rodgers a base hit now on first. Bryant a single. Now 2 outs here, 2 men on. And Blackmon an RBI single as Colorado takes the lead. Now Montero up. And he flies out. So 3-2 now in the top of the sixth. Ruiz to lead us off here for the Nationals. As he does get an leadoff single. But Freeland, another good job there. Sets down 3 in order after the leadoff single. Derek Law now on for the Nationals as he gets a strikeout and then a Tovar single. Another strikeout and then he gets out of the inning. Freeland to walk here to start the seventh. And then a double play ball. The first double play induced from Freeland. See if he can get work out of the seventh. Alex Call up. And he grounds out. So Freeland, after that horrid start in the first, has worked through 7 strong innings now. 2 strikeouts here to start the seventh. And the Rockies go down 1-2-3. Now Lane Thomas up. He did start the game with a homer. Let's pitch around him and see how this goes. A single there for Thomas. And we're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to go with Jake Bird. Despite a couple poor outings in his past appearances, he's been very strong for us in the setup role. 12 holds on the season. We'll give him another shot here with a runner on first. He gets a line out, a fielder's choice, and another fielder's choice. So good work there by Jake Bird as Colorado's still up now in the bottom of the 8th. Charlie Blackmon leads us off. Kyle Finnegan on to pitch as he gets back-to-back strikeouts at a 1-2-3 here. So we're going to go to the closer, Daniel Bard here. Comes into this one 16 out of 18 in save attempts. Looking to add another one. Leadoff single by Garcia. A strikeout. A sac bunt. So 2 outs here for Nick Senzel. It all comes down to this game-tying run on second. He pops up. So the Rockies steal this one after being down early 2-0. Kyle Freeland, player of the game, maybe his best pitching performance of the season so far. So now we're going to get a full game here. Mackenzie Gore on the mound for Washington, and we'll have Cal Quantrill on the bump, who's been our best starting pitcher so far this season. Now it's time for some baseball. We're here at Coors Field, 31-44 Washington Nationals visiting our Colorado Rockies. 2 of the bottom tier teams here in the National League. Although, I mean, you're always going for a win. We have Cal Quantrill out there on the mound, our top starting pitcher so far this season. 4-5, you see the strikeout rate, like barely any strikeouts, but he's not allowing many base runners at all. And that's putting him in favorable spots here so far on the young season. Leading off for the Nationals is C.J. Abrams, batting just barely over 200 right now. First pitch from Quantrill, and that finds his own for a strike. A good pitch there on the inner quadrant. Now the 0-1. That's ripped into right field by Abrams. Towards the track, Nolan Jones giving chase, and he'll make the play. Some good contact to start there by Abrams, but to no avail. Here's Washington's lineup. And look, nothing really to write home about. I mean, Dylan Cruz in the 8th spot, their top rookie, actually leads this team in batting average right now. Joey Gallo in the cleanup spot, batting 173. Huge slump here to start his tenure with the Nationals. Luis Garcia only batting 215, OPS under 600. Fouls off that first pitch fastball. The 0-1 count now. And now Garcia in a quick 0-2 hole here. Fouls off the first 2. Change up away. That brings it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 now from Quantrill. As that's sent out to center field, Brenton Doyle settles underneath. And he'll make the play here. 2 away now in the top of the first. Now, Stone Garrett, one of the best hitters so far for Washington, 5th in the NL in right field all-star voting, already a new career high in home runs with 10 so far. The first pitch from Quantrill, high and inside, that almost gets him. Now the 1-0. That gets in there, a good splitter away. Knotted up at 1-1. Fouled off. And another 2-strike count here for Quantrill. The 1-2. Good eye there by Garrett, not chasing that curve. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And a 1-2-3 inning by Quantrill to start as he gets Stone Garrett swinging. Mackenzie Gore is on the bump for the Nationals. 2-1 in 5 starts. And decent numbers overall. Nothing special. Nothing too rough for the young left-hander. The Washington Nationals have high hopes for him. And Raimel Tapia will lead it off here. Batting .338 now for us. Tremendous play from him. The 0-1, he swings and misses at a fastball. And looks at a slider away. And Tapia definitely not too good against lefties, but we like him, how he works counts. A very disciplined hitter there as he comes up short on that fastball. Now 1-2 to Tapia. Fastball misses up and in. All knotted up now at 2. And Tapia swings on that one, hammers it to the right center gap. I think that's Stone Garrett giving chase, and that's off the wall. Garrett gets it back in a leadoff double here for Raimel Tapia, and he just continues to mash. 9 doubles already for him. And you got to remember, he was a late signing. I think we signed him a few weeks into the season, but he's already among the leaders on our team in hits and RBIs. Doubles as well now after his 9th. A good at-bat there by Tapia. So now Brendan Rodgers up, sporting a .330 batting average. Looks at a first pitch fastball inside. And Rodgers tied for 3rd in the NL in hitting. A serious contender for the batting title so far this season. The 1-0. And Rodgers hammers that the opposite way. And that's going to stay fair. Off the pole. And the Colorado Rockies take a quick 2-0 lead here. A double and then an opposite field mash by Rodgers. His 9th home run already of the season. As he works his way up the NL batting title. Rodgers and Tapia greet each other at home plate there along with Nolan Jones. And Rodgers and Tapia have been an insane 1-2 combo for us so far. That just hooks in there, hits off the foul pole. Rockies up 2-0 here. And Nolan Jones swinging a miss on a curveball. Disappointing start so far for Jones. I mean, not terrible, but his numbers are way down from where they were at last season. We were expecting big things from him. Hopefully he can put it together post-All-Star break. And he sends that one to center field. Some good wood on that one, but Dylan Cruz there for the catch and the first out of the inning. And our first look at this lineup, Colorado 13th in the NL with a .316 OBP. Tapia and Rodgers up there at the top, each batting over .330. And I mean, our hitting hasn't been bad. We've been able to put runs on the board, but our pitching has just been our downfall. Now, Elehuris Montero up, our leader in slugging and home runs. Fouls off first pitch. Now the 0-1 upcoming. And that's up. Good eye there by Montero to even it up here, 1-1. And Montero bashes that into right field. Another hard hit for the Rockies, and that's out of here. That kept going. And 2 first-inning home runs here for the Rockies. They jump up 3-0, 400 feet exactly. Montero, his 14th of the season. And look at Tapia and Rodgers. They're buddies there on the bench for the Rockies. 2 of our best hitters. Same goes for Montero. And he's had a tremendous start here to the season. Hammered that the opposite way. And that finds its way into the stands. 4 up, 3 come around to score so far in this game for Colorado. As Chris Bryant fouls off a first pitch fastball. Now the 0-1. That misses high and away. And look at that. An x-ray will be needed. But the way the arm is hanging, this looks bad. Mackenzie Gore will need to be removed from the game and could be shelved for quite some time. Interesting there. So now Trevor Williams will be brought on pretty much in a starting capacity, just one away here, and working with a 3-0 deficit. Not a pitcher-friendly situation for him. And I was kind of hoping they'd keep Gore in there. We were doing good to start this one. Now Trevor Williams comes in mid-at-bat as he fires a first pitch ball 2-1 to Chris Bryant. And Bryant sends that the other way. And a diving attempt there. And I think that's going to go for a base hit. Lane Thomas couldn't bring it down. And the first man Trevor Williams faces reaches. That'll bring up Ryan McMahon now, a little down in the lineup. As we had a lefty, but McMahon won't even need to face a lefty. Good numbers for him, although we'd like to see the offensive production a little bit better. But Tapia and Rodgers have picked up the slack. Now 1-0. As he holds up there, tempted on the sinker away. A 2-0 count here now for McMahon. 3-0 now. Tovar on deck. A runner already on first. And we wanted to swing at that one, but we'll look at the 3-0. Now 3-1 count. McMahon was taken all the way there. And that misses low, so a walk here issued by Williams. He comes out of the pen, gives up a base hit, and now a walk. Runners on first and second here for Ezequiel Tovar. And a nice curveball there by Williams. That fooled us. We haven't seen any of those yet. Now the 0-1. And that misses away. Good eye by Tovar. And there you see Tanner Rainey in the bullpen warming up. And Williams came into this game with not much stamina. So maybe they were just hoping he would work out of the inning. And Tovar fouls that one off. 1-2 count here now from Trevor Williams. And Tovar grounds that to short. A double play ball here. Abrams to second. Garcia to first. And Williams does get out of it. Not before the Rockies strike for 3 here. A 2-run shot from Brendan Rodgers. And then a solo home run here from Elihuris Montero. The ball is flying here at Coors Field to start here for the Rockies. Joey Gallo now on to lead us off, batting 173 to start his tenure here in the nation's capital. Cal Quantrill, a 1-2-3 inning in the first, looks to respond after getting some run support. Gallo mashes that one foul. 0-1 count now. The 0-1 to Gallo, swing and a miss on that changeup low and away. And Quantrill has done a good job so far at getting ahead in counts. Now the 0-2, and Gallo's not going to chase that one. And a good job battling back in this one by Gallo. Now a full count here to the leadoff man of the inning. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And Quantrill starts the second the same way he ended the first, with a strikeout. That brings up Eddie Rosario. A good start so far for him, with the Nationals leading the team in home runs and RBIs as he looks at a first pitch strike. Chops that low fastball foul. And another quick 0-2 count here for Quantrill. Splitter misses. And now 1-2 to Rosario. And a curveball hangs over the middle of the plate. Luckily for Quantrill, it's just fouled off. We'll do the 1-2 again. Good eye by Rosario. Not biting on that changeup away. Evened up at 2. Fastball misses up. And after an 0-2 count, another Washington hitter draws it full here. And that gets in. They're looking at the splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts here to start for Quantrill. And Rosario just probably was not expecting a splitter there. And that froze him. Now Lane Thomas up with 2 away here in the top of the second. Splitter misses inside. The 1-0 fastball finds his zone. 1-1 now to Lane Thomas. And a base hit up the middle for Thomas. And good wood on that one. Runner on first now for Washington, 2 away in the inning. That brings up the catcher, Riley Adams, as Quantrill will check the runner. It's crazy. The CPU will take leads all the time. I can never get a pick off, but I take one lead, they pick me off not even a second after. It's ridiculous. Now the 0-0 count to Adams. First pitch fastball gets in there, 0-1 now. Evened up 1-1 now to Riley Adams. Fouls off an inside fastball. And another 2-strike count here for Cal Quantrill. Curveball fouled off. We'll do it again. Another pitch fouled off. Still 1-2 here to Riley Adams. Another pitch fouled off. 3 in a row fouled off now. The 7th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Looks at a curveball, misses in. Evened up at 2 now. And that changeup just misses. A good pitch by Quantrill. But even better discipline now by Riley Adams. Full count here, 2 away. The runner will be in motion. Fouls off another pitch. And this is about to be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Chops that splitter foul. And now Adams set to face a dozen pitches in this at-bat. Finally, a result here. A great at-bat there by Riley Adams, drawing the walk and really making Quantrill work after 2 quick outs earlier. And now Dylan Cruz up, leading the Nationals in batting average here in his rookie season. 2nd overall pick in last year's MLB Draft. Now the 0-1 to Dylan Cruz. Called a strike there. That nice cutter from Quantrill. Another 0-2 count here. And that gets in there for a strike. A good pitch there as he painted the corner. And Dylan Cruz goes down looking, stranding 2 runners on base. Good start here for the Rockies and Quantrill. They lead 2-0. Or I'm sorry, 3-0 going into the bottom of the 2nd. Elias Diaz now up to lead off. The bottom of the 2nd, Trevor Williams still on the mound. The Nationals are going to squeeze as much as they can out of him. And Diaz a perfect there as he drives that one into left field. Ambush tactics there as he swings on the first pitch. And he's on first. Now the number 9 hitter, Brendan Doyle up. And he was hoping to face the lefty in this one, but we'll settle for Trevor Williams. Rockies already up 3-0 as they're set to turn the lineup over here. And Doyle grounds that to second. Another double play ball here. And Doyle doesn't reach on at first. Tremendous speed there from Brendan Doyle, but couldn't beat that one out. Back-to-back double play balls here from Williams as he's maneuvering around these base runners pretty well. So that's 2 pitches in the inning. 1 for a single and then a double play. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Raimel Tapia back up as he fouls off a first pitch fastball. Tapia, of course, led us off with a double in this game. His first hit in the series after going 0 for 3 yesterday. The 0-1 now. And Tapia drives that out to left center. Dylan Cruz giving chase as he settles under that one. And the Rockies go down here. Nick Senzel will lead us off here in the top of the 3rd for the Nationals. And Kyle Quantrill already at 41 pitches. You want a quick inning here. Good pitch there on the cutter. That just gets in there. Now the 0-1. Another cutter inside fouled off. Nolan Jones giving chase towards the wall as that just drops foul. Now the 0-2 to Senzel. Good pitch there on the inside changeup. Just barely fouled off by Senzel. Another 0-2. And almost chased on the cutter. Cal Quantrill's cutter doing some good things so far in this game. He goes back to it there, but an easy ball there. Senzel not tempted on that one. Now the 2-2. Curveball misses, and that'll bring up a full count here. Quantrill has really struggled to put batters away once he's reached 2 strikes in the at-bat. And Senzel works a walk there after being down 0-2. Now C.J. Abrams up. Runner on first. 0 for 1 so far in this game. Now the 1-1. Chop that foul. Another 2-strike count here for Quantrill. Let's see if he could finish. A curveball hung over the middle of the plate. And look at the ball boy there on that play. We got to get him on the field. Abrams smashed that one foul. Quantrill got lucky on that pitch. Another foul ball from Abrams. 1-2 still. That's inside. As Abrams draws this one even. 2-2 count now. That splitter gets in there. I don't think that's where Quantrill wanted to locate it, but he gets the strikeout already. His 5th strikeout of the day. Probably matching a season high, I would probably say at this point. So if Nick Senzel still on first, Luis Garcia now up to bat. Chops that to third. McMahon makes the play to second. Rodgers to first. And a double play for Quantrill. He gets one of his own after Trevor Williams showed off on the other side with 2 in the past 2 innings. The Rockies still lead here 3-0. A double play ball there from McMahon to Rodgers to Montero. And the Rockies are still up in this game. And now Brendan Rodgers on to lead us off after a 2-run homer in the first inning. We'll skip ahead in this at-bat a little bit. A 2-2 count now to Brendan Rodgers. Looks at a fastball. A good eye there. As that draws the count full. Rodgers fouls off 2 more pitches, so still alive here in a full count. The 8th pitch upcoming. Grounds that over to third. A good play there by Senzel, who fires to first. And a good battle there by Rodgers, although it ultimately ends in a ground out. Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 1 so far. Good eye there. Fastball high and away. 1-0 count. And Jones is swinging a miss on a curveball. Some good late deception there from Williams. Now the 1-1. Jones fouls off a fastball. He's now down 1-2 count. Williams still out there. His stamina level very, very low. And Jones lines out at first base. Good fielding there. Is that Gallo? Gallo at first base. And 2 up, 2 down here for Colorado in the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's Elehuris Montero. Along with Rodgers. Of course, he also homered there in the first inning. Swing and a miss. Good curveball there by Williams. And that pitch is pretty nasty. And Montero mashes that one out to the outfield. Dylan Cruz giving chase. And he catches up to that one. A 1-2-3 inning here for Trevor Williams. Playing very well after coming out of the bullpen following the injury to Mackenzie Gore. We head into the 4th now. Rockies still up 3-0. Stone Garrett will lead us off here in the top of the 4th after striking out to end the first inning. So we'll skip ahead in this at-bat. A 2-2 count here to Stone Garrett after he fouled off the last 2 pitches. And he gives that one a little ride out to left field. Tapia giving chase. And he'll catch up to that one. 1 away here in the 4th. And here's Joey Gallo, a strikeout in the 2nd. 0 for 5 so far in the series. And he hits that one deep out to center field. And that's out of here. A home run by Joey Gallo. And that got up into the 2nd level. His 4th home run of the season. And that goes for a 490 feet. Talk about a moonshot. The ball does carry a little more here in Colorado, but that one is just absurd. Joey Gallo displaying the power. Washington now on the scoreboard as he dons the wig and waves the American flag. What kind of pitch? I forget what kind of pitch that was, but hung over right over the middle of the plate, and Gallo's going to do damage on those. 490 feet, and I don't think those fans were expecting any home run balls up there. Now a 3-1 ball game, 1 away here in the 4th. First pitch strike there to Rosario. He's 0 for 1 in this game. Fastball misses away. Now 1-1. That splitter gets in there. A good pitch by Quantrill. Let's see if he could set down Rosario, recover from that home run. Outside curveball fouled off. Now the 1-2. And that's grounded to second base. Brendan Rodgers with the play. Fires to first. 2 outs now here in the top of the 4th. Lane Thomas now up 1 for 1. He recorded the first hit for Washington. Fastball misses way inside. Quantrill now starting to show some signs of fatigue. Already at 68 pitches. A swing and a miss on a low fastball. 1-1 count. Fastball misses inside. Now 2-1. And that cutter is taken deep by Lane Thomas. And that's out of here. 2 home runs in the inning for Washington. Lane Thomas now adds one of his own. 425 feet. His 9th of the season. And he's now 2 for 2 with a single and a home run. The Nationals working their way back in this one. 3-2 now. And Quantrill, like I said, starting to show some signs of fatigue. It might be time to go to the bullpen. Let's see who we're going to get warmed up. I did not mean to do that mound visit, but whatever. What are you going to do? We'll just warm up Ryan Feltner, our long relief guy, and just hope Quantrill can at least make it out of the inning. Now, Riley Adams up worked a good at-bat last time up. Ultimately drew a walk, saw like 12 pitches in that one. We'll skip ahead in this at-bat. A 3-1 count here to Riley Adams on the cusp of drawing another walk. And he takes that splitter the other way. 3 solo home runs now for the Washington Nationals in this inning. And they tie it up. Cal Quantrill just implodes. And we have a new ball game here at Coors Field. Did not expect this offensive showing from the Nationals. One of the worst hitting teams in the league. But here they go deep 3 times on Cal Quantrill and tie this up. Riley Adams, some good at-bats in this game, seeing a lot of pitches. And that one he sends the other way into the seats. Now a 3-3 game, and we're just going to give Quantrill one more batter. Feltner is not quite warmed up yet. Hopefully Quantrill can at least just get out of this inning. Dylan Cruz now up, struck out in his first at-bat. Cutter misses just low. Now the 1-1, the 23rd pitch of the inning upcoming. And that misses low. Quantrill already at 80 pitches. That one fouled off. Now a 2-2 count here. Let's see if he can get out of the inning with a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. Dylan Cruz chasing that low changeup. And Quantrill gets out of the inning. Not before giving up 3 solo shots as Joey Gallo, Lane Thomas, and the Washington catcher go deep here. 3-3, we have a new ball game here in Colorado. Chris Bryant will lead us off 1 for 1 so far. Base hit there in the first inning. Trevor Williams still on. As Bryant, a ground ball there to third base, fielded by Senzel. And one quick out here. Williams doing a very good job after coming on in that pretty much what is a spot start for him. 2 quick strikes for McMahon. He's in an 0-2 hole already. And a strike 3. A good low changeup by Trevor Williams, and McMahon goes down on 3 pitches. Williams making short work of the Rockies. Set to complete his pretty much 4th inning of work here with 1 more out. Just 4 pitches to start the 4th. He already has 2 outs. We need to get something going here. We had such a promising first inning. And Tovar slaps that into right field, and that'll drop for a base hit. Not the prettiest form on that one, but we'll take the result. Tovar, a 2-out base knock. Now Elias Diaz up. A single in the second. He gives that a right out to center. And Dylan Cruz does catch up to that one. So Another short inning of work here by Trevor Williams. And he's really holding it down here for the Nationals as they've tied this one back up. Ryan Feltner will get us going here in the top of the 5th. 3 good innings of work by Cal Quantrill, but he just imploded there in the 4th inning. And now we'll see if Feltner can carry us through and get a win here. First pitch grounded to third, fielded by McMahon. Fires to first and gets the out. 1 pitch, 1 away here in the 5th. Now C.J. Abrams up 0 for 2 as his average has dipped below the Mendoza line in this game. First pitch slider inside, a 1-0 count now. That's chopped up to third as Abrams broke a bat. McMahon records the out. Too quick away here for Ryan Feltner. Luis Garcia's now up in the box. 0 for 2 in this game. Another first pitch slider by Feltner. That one does get in there. 0-1 count now to Garcia. Fouls off a fastball. A quick 0-2 hole here. Just the 6th pitch of the inning upcoming. Could be the last. Just gets a piece of the low changeup. Still alive here, Luis Garcia. Curveball misses away from the plate. Now 1-2. Another pitch fouled off. Garcia got a good hold of that one. Just very late. We'll do another 1-2. Swing and a miss on a low slider. Feltner got him chasing. And a good first inning of work for Ryan Feltner. We're still tied up at 3 going into the bottom of the 5th. Doyle, Tapia, Rodgers set to bat. And Trevor Williams, a tremendous performance from him, but just too many pitches, although he worked much further into the game than Washington probably thought. Tanner Rainey now on, and lefties are hitting him incredibly well so far. Brenton Doyle will lead us off, grounded into a double play earlier in his first at-bat. We'll skip ahead a little bit now, a 2-1 count. As that just gets in there, 2-2 count now to Doyle. Swing and a miss, a good slider by Tanner Rainey. He sets down the first man he faces in this one. Now Raimel Tapia up for his third at-bat. He looks at a first pitch fastball low, 1-0 count. And we'll skip ahead in this Raimel Tapia at-bat, a full count here. As he fouls off the fastball, and we'll do it again. Like I said earlier, I like Tapia's ability to see a lot of pitches and work these at-bats. That one flied out to left field. And Lane Thomas there to make the play. 2 away now in the bottom of the 5th. Brendan Rodgers will be coming up now. Rodgers 1 for 2 with that home run. As he looks at a first pitch ball way up there. Now a 2-0 count to Rodgers. And he flies that out to right. Dylan Cruz giving chase, and he catches up to that one, and he'll make the play. So all square still as we head into the 6th inning. Stone Garrett will lead us off here. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this game. Feltner, a good first inning of work. And a good hit there by Stone Garrett as he rips that one over McMahon into left field. His first base hit of the day. Leadoff man on for the Nationals here in the top of the 6th. Now Joey Gallo up. He got him going last inning. In the 4th inning with that offensive explosion. He had the first of 3 solo shots. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 now to Gallo. That's grounded back to the pitcher, Feltner, to Tovar, to first, and a double play ball. The 1-6-3 double play. And Feltner, he turned that to perfection. That's how you draw it up. Tovar snagged it, fires to first. And now 2 away here in the 6th. Eddie Rosario up 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball gets in there for a strike. 0-1 count. That's fouled off. And now we'll do an 0-2. Waste pitch there away from the plate. Now a 1-2 here from Feltner. And a good curveball there as Rosario just got a piece of that one to stay alive. Another curveball there that Rosario again fouls off. Another 1-2 from Feltner. That misses low. Good eye from Rosario. Now 2-2. And a fastball just misses up. A good at-bat here from Rosario. Evened up at 2 now. And he goes for that high fastball. Another foul ball. The 9th pitch upcoming in this at-bat for Rosario. And he grounds that one to first. An easy play by Montero. And we're still tied here. Ryan Feltner doing a good job out of the bullpen. Hopefully the Rockies can take the lead here with the meat of the order coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Nolan Jones to lead us off. 0 for 6 in the series. He would really like to get it going here. 1-0 count for Nolan Jones. And he gives that a right out to center. Dylan Cruz will give chase. And that gets over the head, and that's going to be gone for a home run. I didn't think it was going to carry that far, but it does to our delight, and Nolan Jones goes deep. What is that, the 6th home run in this game? Rockies take a 4-3 lead, a leadoff home run here in the 6th for Nolan Jones. And I just said he's got to get something going. Goodwood on that one, sent that out to center. And looked straight away center. And that goes for 445. Just kept carrying there. And the Rockies take the lead. Now Montero up. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Montero works himself into a hitter's count, now 3-1. Swing and a miss, a fastball right down the pipe. And this count's full. And a swing and a miss. Montero goes down on strikes. A good rebound there from Rainey after giving up the go-ahead home run. Chris Bryant now up 4 for 6 in the series. All singles. Bryant down 0-1. As he looks at a... I was going to say looks at a strike. But that pitch on the outside part of the plate was called a ball. Rainey not happy about that one now. 1-1 count. And Bryant drives that the opposite way. And he'll get a home run of his own. 4 home runs now for the Rockies. 7 total in this game. And we get 2 here in the inning. A mash there from Chris Bryant. He went the opposite way. The Rockies now jump up 5-3. And the ball is absolutely rocking here at Coors Field. That was a quick launch off the bat. And that got into the seats quick. 382, just 93.9 exit velo, but that one got down there quick. A cheap, I don't want to say a cheap home run, but not a blast like we've seen previously with like Gallo or Montero. That McMahon a 1-0 count. And now a quick 3-0 count here for McMahon. And Rainey is rattled. A 4-pitch walk issued to McMahon. And they're probably going to pull Rainey here. 2 home runs in the inning. A walk. And they will. Derek Law now on. His 34th appearance of the season. 52 good innings. A very good reliever so far for the Nationals. Ezekiel Tovar will be the first man he faces. 1 for 2 with a single so far. And 2 swings and misses on breaking balls. Tovar down 0-2 quickly here against Derek Law. And he drives that into left field. Tovar's on with a base hit. They're going to send McMahon from first all the way to third as Tovar advances to second. So just like kind of a blooper there, and they call that a double for Ezekiel Tovar. It wasn't the hardest hit ball, and that probably worked to his benefit in this one, as he was able to reach second. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Elias Diaz. 1-0 count to Diaz as he drives that into the gap. That's going to score 2. Diaz is around first, heads for second. A 2 RBI double from Elias Diaz, and the Rockies are now up 7-3. Tovar and McMahon come around to score. Elias Diaz on second. Now Doyle up to bat, just 1 away in the inning. Doyle will give that a right out to center field. Dylan Cruz giving chase to the track. And that's out of here. A home run from Brendan Doyle. A 2-run shot. 5 home runs now for the Rockies. His 5th of the season. Already halfway to last year's total. And we got to get everyone a home run. 5 out of 9 so far in the lineup with home runs. And 2 pitches there, I think. The double to Diaz, the next pitch there for a home run. And we've scored 4 in 2 pitches. The Colorado Rockies running away with this one. Great piece of hitting there by Doyle. And like 3 of our last 3 home runs from Jones, Doyle, I forget the other one. I think just like dead center. So just 3 batters faced there by Law. And they'll go back to the bullpen now. Jordan Weems on an ERA over 5 in 47 innings of work. Raimel Tapia on 1 for 3. And the Rockies now up 9-3. A 6-run, 6 innings so far. And Tapia grounds that to second. A quick out here for Jordan Weems. Now Brendan Rodgers up for the Rockies. What an inning. We'll skip ahead here. A 2-2 count to Rodgers as he looks at a fastball high. Now a full count. Jordan Weems and the Nationals desperate to get out of this inning. And Rodgers stays alive, fouls off the fastball. And he looks at a fastball high as Brendan Rodgers draws the walk. The Rockies still alive in this inning. And here's Nolan Jones. Got us started with a home run earlier. And we've batted around in this inning. Let's see if he can add another one. Now a 2-2 count to Jones. And a swing and a miss. Front door slider as the Nationals finally get out of the inning. Nolan Jones goes deep. Brendan Doyle goes deep. Elias Diaz with a 2-run double. Chris Bryant goes deep. Tremendous offensive outburst there in the 6th as the Colorado Rockies plate 6 and now lead by 6. 9-3 for the Rockies heading into the 7th. Lane Thomas will lead it off here. 2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Ryan Feltner still on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. Slider misses inside to start the at-bat. 1-0 count. Fastball misses up as well. A hitter's count here for Thomas. Right over the plate, as he grounds that to 3rd, McMahon makes the play. 1 away here. That brings up Riley Adams, OPS, just 5 points under 1,000. He's had a very strong game so far in this one. First pitch slider gets in there for a strike. 0-1 now to Riley Adams. Swing and a miss on a nice fastball. He's down quick here, 0-2. And he chops that to second. Brendan Rodgers there to make the play. And 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th for Colorado. Now Dylan Cruz up, the standout rookie phenom for Washington. Although he is 0 for 2 with 2 Ks in this game. Looks at a first pitch strike, an inside slider. And look at the splits for Cruz. 366 against lefties, 222 against righties. Looks at another one there as he's down 0-2 trying to avoid his 3rd strikeout. And that's just foul as he stays alive on that inside curveball. Another 0-2. And he chops that inside changeup to 3rd. Another ground out as Feltner sets him down 1-2-3. And it's time for the 7th inning stretch here at Coors Field. Elehuris Montero will lead us off already with a home run in this game. Jordan Weems still on the bump for Washington. 2 pitches miss away. Now a 2-0 count for Montero. And he drives that to second. And a bad hop there as that'll get into the outfield. Hit hard off the bat. Garcia couldn't handle it. And it took a bad hop as well. So they will call that a base hit for Montero, his 2nd of the day. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant as he looks at a strike just inside there. 5 for 7 now in the series. He's been coming around a little bit lately, but just very streaky. And he grounds that to short. C.J. Abrams to second. Garcia to first. And a double play there as Chris Bryant is the victim. 6-4-3. Now 2 away here in the 7th. Ryan McMahon now on to hit here. 0-for-1 with a pair of walks and a run scored. 0-for-4 though in the series. Now we'll skip ahead in this at-bat. A 2-2 count. All fastballs here for Ryan McMahon. And he gives that a right out to right. And that gets over the head of Stone Garrett off the wall. McMahon, not the best speed, but going for second. Garrett to throw in to the relay man. And McMahon just slides in there for a double. His first base hit of the day. He does have 2 walks, though. Good piece of hitting there. I wasn't sure if Stone Garrett would catch up to it, but goes all the way to the wall. And McMahon's on second with a double. Now Tovar up as he's first pitch swing and misses on that fastball. A double and a single so far for Tovar. A good sophomore campaign so far for him. Tovar draws the count full. And we'll see how this goes. Gives that a right out to left. Lane Thomas there, and he makes the play. I'm sorry, that's Rosario. It's been Rosario in left field, not Lane Thomas. Correction on that. Rockies still up 9-3. The number 9 hitter due up for the Nationals. They have 6 outs left to work with. Down 6 runs here as Nick Senzel will lead us off. Feltner still on the bump here. His 4th inning of work. Slider misses inside. And look at the attendance here. 34,000 plus in attendance for this Rockies National games. 2 of the worst teams in the league right now. That's only going to go up as we go on through this series. And that hits Senzel. Just gets away from Feltner. And hits Senzel on the elbow. A scary call there. That brings up C.J. Abrams. 0-for-3 in this game. First pitch of the at-bat. That misses low. Feltner going for the double play ball here. That one misses as well. A quick 0-2 count. Finally, a pitch gets in there. 2-1 count now to Abrams. And he fouls off a slider as that'll even it up here. Another ball fouled off. We'll do the 2-2 again. That's grounded to short. Tovar fields. Over to second. Rodgers to first. And Abrams beats that one out. Fielder's choice there. 1 away here in the 8th. Luis Garcia now up 0-for-3 with a strikeout in this game. Abrams a good base stealer. Let's see if they put him in motion. Try and throw him in his scoring position. Really wouldn't make much sense here. Down 6, although maybe try to counter the potential double play ball. Fastball gets in there inside. Now 1-1 here to Luis Garcia. Slider misses, and now 2-1. That's chopped into the outfield for a base hit. Abrams heads to third. Doyle to throw in. And he's gunned out by Brenton Doyle. Too aggressive there by Abrams. I mean, you're down 6 runs. Why are you trying to push the envelope here? Doyle, a Gold Glover from last year. A home run in this game. And now a defensive assist. Stone Garrett now up 1-for-3 in this game. A very good offensive showing so far on the season. And he brings that into right field. First pitch base hit there from Stone Garrett. And Abrams, he probably would have came around, maybe would have came around to score on that one. So we will warm up a pitcher here. Beeks will get him going here in a mop-up roll. Up a bunch. And we'll just warm him up for now. Hopefully Feltner can get out of this inning. 2 men on, 2 outs here for Joey Gallo. A first pitch slider in there for a strike. And Feltner is getting tired at 46 pitches now. Sinker misses away, all knotted up now, 1-1 count. Fouls off a fastball. Now 1-2. And Gallo rips that into the right center gap. That's going to go to the wall. 1 run will score. They're going to wave another run around. And 2 runs score on that Gallo double. Now a 9-5 game. Gallo with a home run and a 2-run double so far. And we will mound visit here Feltner. We'll give him one more batter here to see if he can get out of this game or get out of this inning. And Rosario launches that to right field. And that's gone. Another upper decker here. The ball is just flying off the bats. 8 total home runs, 4 from each side. And the Nationals are back in this one. A 4-run inning, and it's now a 9-7 ball game. It may be the battle for the bottom, but these bottom level teams are putting on a show in what has been probably the most enjoyable game, most interesting game, most entertaining game so far in this young franchise series. Rosario, Washington's home run and RBI leader, and he absolutely ripped that one. That got into the second level, and it's got to be time for the bullpen. I didn't expect to have to put someone in for a close situation. Daniel Bard not quite rested. And it might be Tyler Kinley, who we look to put into a potential save situation. I don't even want to bring in the lefty, though, for Lane Thomas, because Thomas hits lefties very well. We'll give Feltner one more at-bat here and see if he can work out of the inning. I guess 3 innings for Feltner is the cap. Same with Quantrill. In these 4th innings of work, our guys have just imploded. And now a quick 3-0 count here. Riley Adams on deck. So yeah, both Quantrill and Feltner scoreless through their first 3 innings of work. But then Quantrill allowed 4. And Feltner has now allowed 3 in his 4th inning. Slider gets in there. He works back. Now a 3-2 count. Let's see if he can get out of the inning. And a swing and a miss by Lane Thomas. And Feltner does get out of the inning. Not before giving up. He gave up 4 runs. Quantrill gave up 3. The Nationals strike for 4 runs in the inning as they claw their way back in here. Bottom of the 8th. Rockies now up 9-7. Hunter Harvey now on for Washington, and he's been arguably their best relief pitcher so far. Sub-3 ERA, 5 holds, his 26th game of the season. Elias Diaz will lead us off here in the bottom of the 8th. 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a 2 RBI double previously. And first pitch swinging, as he'll send that into the right field corner. Diaz rounds first, heads for second. 15 speed. It might be close, but he's in there. A leadoff double here for Diaz as we look for some insurance. And we will bring on Michael Toglia as a pinch runner. Brendan Doyle up. Runner on second. And, of course, he had that 2-run homer earlier. Swing and a miss. A 1-2 count here to Brendan Doyle. And a good eye there, that curveball. I thought it was in there, but it just misses according to the umpire. We're still alive. 2-2 count. And he fouls that off. Still alive here. 2-2 count. The 6th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Good deception on that slider. Brendan Doyle set down on strikes. The leadoff single stays there at... leadoff double stays at second base. That'll bring up Raimel Tapia. 1 for 4 with a leadoff double in this game. Tremendous numbers. And he's doing very well with runners in scoring position as well. First pitch swinging, and that's a bomb by Raimel Tapia. Another home run. We have 6 home runs in this game, all from different hitters. No multi-homer games here. Everyone's getting in on the action. A 463-foot moonshot from Tapia as we double our lead here in the bottom of the 8th. 18-run outbursts combined between these teams, and we're just not going dormant. Everyone's getting in on the action. A 2-run homer there by Tapia, and he's just been an incredible story for us so far this season. 463 feet, and that hung up there a good while. Now Brendan Rodgers on, as he rips that. Back-to-back perfect swings here. Rodgers another hit in this game. What is going on here for the Rockies? Nolan Jones now up. Another guy who has hit a home run in this game. So off the top of my head, who hasn't hit a home run? Elias Diaz, Tovar, and McMahon. Those are the only 3 hitters in the lineup who have not gone deep for us in this game. Swing and a miss there by Nolan Jones, a 1-1 count now. Now a 2-2 count for Jones. And he rips that into the outfield. Another perfect swing. We're just going to send the runner to the third. Why not? And he reaches. Nolan Jones reaches second. And we now have runners on second and third with just 1 out here in the inning. And Washington will go back to the bullpen. Matt Barnes now on. Very good strikeout rate. Low averages against. His 22nd appearance, 12 holds. So we're digging deep into the Washington bullpen. Elehuris Montero now up 2 for 4. As he says he went on that first pitch splitter way down in the zone. 2 runners in scoring position as Montero fouls off another. That curveball hung right over the plate. And we were too late on it. 0-2 count now to Montero. And a swing and a miss. Some hittable pitches there. Maybe got a little too aggressive as Matt Barnes comes on and delivers in a big spot. And that brings up Chris Bryant now 2 for 4. Of course, he had a home run as most of our players have in this game. Now the 0-1. As Bryant grounds that hard to second, Garcia struggles with it. And his throw forces Gallo off the bag. And a run will score. Give Bryant an RBI on that one on the E4. And the Rockies bat still up in this one. Ryan McMahon now a chance to get on the home run column. And there's a good chance on that splitter. But a swing and a miss. 1 for 2. A double and 2 walks in this game. And a swing and a miss on a curveball. Too late on that. Matt Barnes a good job out of the bullpen. That splitter skips in the dirt. 1-2 count now. Rockies up 12-7. This is like a Iowa football score. McMahon barely stays alive there. Now the 1-2. And a good curveball by Barnes. We just could not do anything with the curveball. So we'll bring on Tyler Kinley now to close this one out. We are up 4 runs, but we don't want any more funny business in this game. So we'll go to someone who's been very reliable for us. So Riley Adams on. National down 5 here in the top of the 9th. First pitch fouled off. The 0-1. And they call that fastball a strike, although that looked well inside. We'll take it, though. 0-2 count now to Adams. Fouls off a fastball, still alive. The 0-2. Stays alive again, just barely gets a piece of that slider away. A good pitch there from Kinley. Goes right back to that slider. And the same result, Adams fouls it off. Another 0-2. And then he fouls off another one. Riley Adams has fouled off probably like 10 pitches in this game so far. And then he doesn't foul that one off. Kinley gets him swinging as he sets down the first man on strikes he faces. Dylan Cruz now up 0 for 3 in this game with a pair of strikeouts. Chops that to short, played by Tovar as he fires to first for the out. 2 away here. The Rockies 1 out away from winning this insane, wacky game. 19-run output combined between both teams. And that's popped up to Drew Romo, who has replaced Michael Toglia. And that's going to do it here. The Rockies take this one 12-7 behind a 6-home-run effort. I don't think I definitely didn't expect this offensive outburst. It's been kind of embarrassing in recent games, my offensive showing, but I'm glad I got a good one here. 17 hits here for the Rockies, 12 runs, 6 home runs. Ryan Feltner comes on to relieve Cal Quantrill and gets his 6th win of the season. This is where I'm going to leave you, folks. It's been a long episode. This game took a while with all the runs. And next episode, we'll kick it off with we'll simulate a little bit and work our way towards the MLB Draft. And we'll also get a German Marquez rehab start as he's set to return from injury and get back into the rotation. So, as always, everybody, it's been real and be well. Thank you so much for watching. It was a fun game. I hope to see you back next time.